Hey guys, it's Natalia here and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So it is Monday. It's just gone past 7 p.m. Sorry if you keep bouncing up. You're literally on my tripod on my bed and I move around a lot when I talk. But yeah, I am, as I mentioned last week, I'm going to continue with Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff, which today, so far I read like 66 pages, like around there. I want to get to page 210 because that's where my little tab ends, because my plan is to read at least 100 pages each day. So I should be done with this on Wednesday because I marked 4 days to read this because I decided for this readathon, just so I keep on track and I read more than I actually planned for the actual readathon, I just like tabbed out all the books on there because that's my whole TBR. So I just get as much done as I can, like as much read as I can this month, because next month is just back to uni month. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying this. I feel like both authors, both Amy and Jay Kristoff, can write action scenes like so well because they are so exciting. I'm just like, oh my god, what is going to happen next? Because something big just happened and I literally just got to part 2, which is called A Sky Full of Ghosts. I was going to say A Sky Full of Stars because that's a Coldplay album as an end song, but I'm really enjoying it. So far, I think my favorite character is either, I really like Tyler, who is the alpha, so he's like pretty much like one of the main characters, but I really love Cal. Also Finn, I think he's very funny, and I really like all the other characters and like what is going on with Aurora, or Ori, her nickname. Oh my god, I'm just like, ow! And of course, we already found out who the villain kind of is, so I'm just so excited. I feel like this is going to be a really quick read. Tomorrow I don't actually have too much to do because I ended up finishing editing my vlog today. I also went out to town at 10 a.m. to meet up with my friend Jasneed, and we went to Cafe Nero and they had a coconut latte that's dairy free and it was so good. I had it without any sweetener and it was so good. And they also have 2 vegan options for like lunch. They had this mango chutney wrap that I had. It was really nice. It was spicy. And then my friend Jasneed had an avocado, like pepper and something else sandwich, and she said it was really nice, so that's really good. And you also get 10% off if you're like a student, so I got 10% off. It was great. I also bought a bag from Marks and Spencer's because I've been meaning to buy a new bag because I haven't like bought a handbag in like 3 years because I used to use this one. I also have a smaller one which was from New Look, but it's still fine, like, you know, but this is breaking. And also I always have this with bags like these. This came off so it doesn't actually close, which sucks, so I might actually get rid of this one. But yeah, I got this bag. It was less than £30 and look at this. I put it in here so I don't actually like throw it away straight away. It's vegan friendly. It says produced using non-leather materials and adhesive free from animal derivatives. And I love Marks and Spencer's recently. Like, I feel like they are very ethical and they have really good affordable prices because this bag was $27.50. So yeah, I also bought a pair of jeans last week and I also tried on some pairs of jeans today, and I'm actually gonna pick some up but in a month's time, like before university. They were so cute. They were like straight jeans, a bit darker than the ones I bought recently, and they had like wider bottoms and they also showed off your ankle. I feel like they would be perfect to wear with one of my favorite pairs of boots that I have in the autumn time. I just can't wait to pick them up. Even took a picture of the label so I don't forget, but I'm kind of obsessed with this handbag. I'm really happy because I've been wanting to, literally on my wish list, a handbag has been on there for months because that handbag like broke 6 months ago, and I struggle with buying clothing. It takes me like a couple weeks to a month to actually buy a piece of clothing I first eyed because I'm so indecisive when it comes to clothing. Literally when I buy clothing there and there, I always regret it. So yeah, but I'm just really happy that Marks and Spencer's is like labeling their clothing vegan. Like, I think it's mostly just shoes and bags, but that makes me really happy because it makes it easier for me to buy stuff. And it also has a pocket here, and it's just so like adorable. I love it, and I'm gonna probably hit myself with it. But yeah, this week I'm gonna try and finish Aurora Rising by Wednesday or on Wednesday, and then hopefully start another book, get kind of far into that. So yeah, that's it for now. So guys, it is Tuesday today. I'm not showing my face today because I feel like crap for now. So I made myself some hot cocoa and I'm watching Jess. But I realized today I'm kind of slowly running out of space because this is my TBR. That's the pile of books that I'm currently trying to get through. So those are my TBR books as well. And literally whenever I finish my books, so I do have space for Aurora Rising, which is probably going to be the next book I finish because I'm really close to the end. I'm loving this cow who, if we look at the description, is an alien warrior with anger management issues, is my favorite. And there was a scene with him and Tyler Jones, he's like the alpha in this gang. His and Cow's scene like in the middle of the story, because it was this morning when I was reading it. Oh my god, I laughed so much, and like they're in a joke now. Great. Aurora's one of my favorites. I really hope she and someone else get together. Not who I originally thought I would ship her with, but we'll see if there's going to be any ships. But her and someone else, they would just be perfect for me anyway. But yeah, this morning when I was reading this, I was looking at my shelves and I'm like, soon I'm not going to have space to put the books I finished, and my TBR is going to be more of a pain in my ass than having it there, if you know what I mean. But yeah, literally that is the only space where I have books that I finished off my TBR to put. So I'm going to get rid of my TBR again. I know, I'm sorry. It bugs me as well that I always change up my bookshelves, but what can you do? I'm just trying to make myself happy during this hard day. Mental day. It's a mental day that I'm struggling with. So yeah. Guys, it is Wednesday today and I'm having a really good day. Like, I had a nosebleed, so that wasn't great, but that was like a couple hours ago, not like the highlight of my day. But yeah, I woke up early. I ended up reading some more of Aurora Rising, so I literally have like around less than 100 pages to go. I'm not going to continue reading today though, so I haven't read too much. Like, I barely read 100 pages today because I want to make my reading experience last a bit longer because I am really enjoying it. It's not like my favorite book I have ever read, but it's definitely gonna be like a 4 or 4.5 star rating because Cal is just my baby. I just want to protect him. I want him to be happy. Something happened, but I'm happy that happened, but I want to see the reaction of another character. Like, I want to know what they're thinking, and I'm just like, I just want my little baby to be happy. Like, I just feel like Cal is just amazing. If you've read this book, tell me who your favorite character is out of the dregs, because mine is still Cal. And then Finn, his sarcastic comments make me laugh out loud so much, and I'm just really enjoying where the story is going. It's like the classic Amy Kaufman and Jake Kristoff, like the government is hiding secrets and it's like these characters need to find out what's going on and like save it. But yeah, I made myself also some hot chocolate for a reward because I ended up doing a workout, like just 8 minutes of arms. It looked like an easy workout. It hurt my arms so much. Then I did a calming yoga because I didn't want to overexert myself and bring the nosebleed back. It usually happens when the air is really humid sometimes. In the summertime, I at least always get one nosebleed because of the heat. It's not even that hot today, but it just happened. But I was also watching Gilmore Girls. I'm loving that show. I need to slow down though because I want to watch most of it in the autumn and winter time. So I have something like to bring my mood up when university starts back up. I've got my timetable. It still needs to get changed. But at the current moment, I have Wednesdays and Thursdays off. But on Friday, at one time, 3 of my things clash. So I made a joke to my friend that, oh, at least I still have time to figure out how to split myself into 3 people so I can actually go to those things. But yeah, I got some exciting book mail today. So the first thing that actually came is Orange, which is so adorable. It's smaller than Death Note. Like, look, it's so tiny and so adorable. This is kind of like a sci-fi romance that follows our main character, who is a girl. Her name is Naho. So she gets a letter from herself, like from her future self, telling her to look out for this new boy that's going to join the school because she needs to like prevent something bad from happening. I've heard this makes people cry. I know there's another collection, like the second one, which I'm gonna get after I read this one. If I love it, I probably will, because it just sounds right up my alley. I love romances in sci-fi, so yeah, I'm just so excited. Look how flipping cute the artwork is. It's like your classic anime. Like, I love how they always draw the eyes. They're so round and beautiful. And also I love this, that it's like colorful here. It's adorable. I'm so excited because now I have Death Note as well. There we go. And I plan on doing like one day where I read both of these, so it's going to be a separate vlog. Maybe I'll do it on Friday, I think, because tomorrow I'm planning on filming some videos. Well, one. But yeah, I really want to dedicate a day just to reading these 2. I know Death Note is 6 volumes, like in this black edition. I know this one has 2 volumes in it, but like, you know, there's like 6 of these, I think, or 7, I'm not sure. And then another book came when I went out with my parents to go food shopping, because we definitely needed to go food shopping, let me tell you. But what I ordered, I literally ordered this yesterday because I was going to pre-order it, but then Amazon said, because this book came out on the 6th of this month, Amazon said you're going to get it delivered or dispatched around the 28th of August. And I'm like, what's the point of ordering it then, or like pre-ordering it? So I just waited, and then I just ordered it yesterday because it's been released. And I got Vow of Thieves by Mary Pearson, which is the second and final book to the Dance of Thieves duology. So I literally read this last week and loved it, absolutely loved it. So I thought, why not? I'm gonna try and fit this into my nudes TBR, because after I read Aurora Rising, and then my plan is to read these 2, you bet your ass I'm flying into Vow of Thieves because I need more of Cassie and Jace. So I need to know what happens to Jace's family and like what happens in this one. This one is like 30 pages or 40 pages shorter than this one. I know this one's like over 500 and this one's 480, so I'm gonna fly through it. I read this in 2 days. I did listen to the audiobook. I'm gonna fly through this. But also look, it's navy underneath and then it's red underneath. Like, these are so adorable, and I'm just happy this is a duology because I always look for more like fantasy and duologies because they're just easier for me to read than like trilogies or like really long series. But yeah, I'm so excited to finally own this. I was talking with one of my friends on Instagram. She was like, yeah, I already pre-ordered it, and yeah, now I can read it. But yeah, I'm kind of sad I didn't get to finish Aurora Rising today because that was the plan, but that's okay. I also spent like 2 hours, like 1 hour and a half to 2 hours of taking photos for Bookstagram, which I have so many now. I took some new style photos and I'm like in love, so hopefully you guys enjoyed them too. I'm just so happy. Kaylin has posted a video. You can see kind of her dogs on there. So Kaylin Abridged. I talk about her a lot. She's great. But yeah, I'm so excited to watch that, drink my hot cocoa, maybe watch some more YouTube. No more Gilmore Girls for today. I watched like 2 or 3 episodes. But yeah, I'm just loving life. Today has been a good day. It kind of went downhill a little bit, but then when I worked out and did a yoga and meditation, it really helps. Like, even if you don't have the energy, because I didn't before I jumped on my mat, do it. You're not gonna regret it. You never regret a workout. I have never anyway. But yeah, that's it for now. Sorry if I look like a mess, but it's barely 8 a.m. on Thursday, and yeah, I woke up at 6, and I just, because my internet wasn't working on my laptop, and usually when I drink water in the morning and coffee I watch something on the internet, but it wasn't working, so I was like, might as well read, and I finished Aurora Rising by Amy Kaufman and J. Kristoff, and I'm gonna give it 4 out of 5 stars because I really enjoyed it. On Instagram I said I'm happy but I'm sad, but at the same time I'm excited to read the next book because something that I wanted happened, and then something other happened that I didn't expect, but I'm kind of glad it happened because that means like both the author's writing since the Illuminate files has grown immensely, because they didn't do that before and they did in this book, so I really appreciated it for some reason. Like, I'm sad, but I really appreciated it. So yeah, now I'm gonna get ready and I'm gonna film my book haul because literally look at this mess. These are all the books. There's some behind there, and then there's 2 books like behind these 2 stacks, but yeah, we got 20 books to talk about in my next book haul, so hope you enjoy that. It's been a while since I updated you in this vlog, but that's only because the last time I updated you I had no footage edited, so I kept always forgetting like, what did I already update them on? So yeah, it's already Sunday, it's past like midday. I've been up since 6, I finished another book today, but yeah, I feel like the last time I updated you was either like Wednesday or Thursday, so I can't even remember now, and I spent like all day yesterday editing my vlog. So yeah, but I thought I'd quickly do a little update on everything I've read this week so I can give myself a peace of mind, like, okay, I've read this much, I shouldn't be like stressing myself out. But recently I've been like steering away from my Newts TBR, which is not good because I want to complete all the books I already like set myself to complete. But yeah, so the first book I ended up finishing this week is Aurora Rising, of course, by Amy Kaufman and J. Kristoff, which I gave it 4 stars. So yeah, I really enjoyed this, and yeah, this was a book that was on my TBR for the Newts for Unacceptable in Defense Against the Dark Arts. Then on Friday, like pretty much all day on Friday, I made it a manga reading day, so you will see a vlog for that on Friday, hopefully. You will. But yeah, I spent all day Friday and then Saturday morning reading these 2 mangas, so you will see more of my thoughts on these 2 in there. But if you're wondering, I finished Orange, the complete collection, the first one, and I've already, when I was like halfway through this one, ordered the second collection, which is the last collection, because oh my god, such an amazing manga to start off with. It's so cute. It's a romance sci-fi. I love romance. I don't read a lot of sci-fi, but I really enjoy it when I read it. So this was like the perfect blend. I loved it so much, and the friendships, oh my god. Even like thinking about it is making me want to tear up because it was just so cute. And I gave this one 4.5 out of 5 stars. I need to know how it like all wraps up in the next one. I swear this was beautiful. Like, not only is the story beautiful, but like the artwork is just like wow. I loved it so much. I'm just really strict with my ratings at the moment, so that's why I didn't give it 5 out of 5 stars, because there were some bits that was like okay, but apart from that, great. And then the second manga I ended up finishing on Saturday morning is a Death Note, the Black Edition Volume 1, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. I ended up giving it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought it was a great manga. It definitely kept me at the edge of my seat because I was like, a manga can't really keep me in suspense, can it? And I was so wrong, because this one, damn, like I was reading and I think I filmed it, I caught it on camera, and I was like, I flipped to the next page and then I just opened my mouth because I was like shocked. Like I was like, I did not expect this. Like it was great. So yeah, I did give it 4 out of 5 stars. I haven't ordered the second volume yet, but I will when I'm in the mood to read it, because I definitely want to see where the story goes. It definitely had more police involvement and like the Japanese FBI or CIA. Like that was very interesting, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I'm glad I picked it up as well. And then on Friday also, when I started reading manga, I really was like craving an audiobook, and I was like, but I want to read an audiobook or like listen to an audiobook that's a book that's on my actual physical TBR. And I did tell myself I would read a book before reading this one, but I was just like, no, I'm in the mood to listen to this, and I'm so glad I did, because I finished it this morning, so it did take me like 3 days to listen to it, but it was really good. So it's Hunting Evil by Chris Carter. This is the 10th book in the Robert Hunter series, and it was so good. Oh my god. The narrator, Thomas something, I wrote his name in my Goodreads review that I did this morning, but oh my god, he put so much emotion in his voice. I've never heard that much. When someone was sobbing when he was reading their dialogue, you could hear he had tears stuck in the back of his throat. You know when people are talking when they're crying? Oh my god. He was so good. I'm so happy I picked up the audiobook. Of course, I did the same thing that I did with Dance of Thieves, and mostly just listened to the audiobook whilst also reading the book, so that was amazing. I've been struggling with reading An Evil Mind, which this is like kind of a sequel to. An Evil Mind is the 6th book in the Robert Hunter series, and we meet Lucien, who is like the villain, the killer in that one, and both of the books, so An Evil Mind and Hunting Evil, don't have the normal plot that a Robert Hunter book follows, which is there's a murder, it's gruesome, we know it's a psychopath that did it, we know he has an agenda, but we don't know who he is or she is, and Robert and his partner Carlos Garcia are on the hunt to figure out who he or she is. Not discriminating, because some of the killers were women. It was crazy, but yeah, and I think that's why this one and An Evil Mind, even though I'm not finished with that book yet, aren't my favourites, is because it doesn't have the plot that I love and expect from a Robert Hunter book. But I still really enjoyed this one. This one I flew through because Lucien is crazy. To me, he's not even a psychopath. He is like on the next level. What's above a psychopath? I don't know, but that's what he is. But in this one, we had Carlos Garcia, and in An Evil Mind, he's not in it. It's just Hunter and the FBI. Here we have like the Marshals office, US Marshals, I think, the FBI. Like there's so many people, and it was just crazy. Yeah, it didn't have as many, no, it did have a lot of death and like murder scenes, but I feel like, I don't know, they weren't up to par with what I usually expect. It makes me sound like so sadistic, but I enjoy reading those types of things. I don't. I had tears in my eyes, okay? It was crazy, but yeah. I gave it 4 stars just because it wasn't my favorite Chris Carter novel. Also, there's a lot of phone conversations in this book, and the way the audio audiobook was recorded was so well done. It felt like I was on the phone with the person on the phone. Yes, like 5 out of 5 stars to the audiobook narrator, but a 4-star like story. So yeah. Okay, I know this is a long update, but I thought I'd just quickly share with you the next 2 books I think I'm gonna read. So I do really want to go back to my Nude's original TBR because I only have 4 books left of that TBR and I still have like 2-3 weeks to read them, so I know I can do it, but I just need the motivation. I always get this, like when I create a TBR for a readathon, I will stick to it for the first like week if it's like a month-long readathon, but my mind is just like, no Natalia, you ordered that book, you're more in the mood to read that book. So yeah, but I think next I'm gonna start like today, but I'm gonna end this vlog after this clip, so yeah, I can edit it and just have peace of mind that it's up and ready for Tuesday. But yeah, the next book I think I'm gonna pick up is Conversations with God, book 3 by Neil Donald Walsh. So yeah, I've been reading this series since the beginning of the year. I can't remember, I think I read the first book in March or April time, quite early on, but yeah, hopefully I end up reading it in 3 days if I can, but we'll see. They do sometimes, these books take me a while to get into, but once I get in, I fly through it. So yeah, hopefully I finally read this, and then if I get bored with that one or I finish it or whatever happens, I'm not in the mood to read that one, I will pick up Vow of Thieves by Mary A. Pearson. So I did read Dance of Thieves, as I told you before, earlier on this month, and I just really want to read the sequel because then I'll be done with this duology, and I'm just so excited. I love Cassie and Jace, as I mentioned before, and I need to see where the story goes. I want to see more of the world and the characters and Mary A. Pearson's writing, because her writing style is just never gonna make me feel disappointed. Like, I'm never gonna grow out of it, always gonna love it. So yeah, but yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this weekly reading vlog. It's not shorter because I already know it's like nearly 30 minutes long, but yeah, I hope you guys still enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.